hashtag 066 win or NUGA win, and we'll get the fan vote up.
Yes, that would be much appreciated. Delta also just messaged me that our stream is down, but I don't know if I believe him.
I just got a message on. I just got an email notification saying it was online. So, to me it says we're streaming.
Live,
I think we're live. If not, at least we can.
People out there, let us know. Maybe I'll go to the BFC chat box. And
at the very least, we can screenshot the score. All right. Just practice commentary going on, right?
Yep. Got a standard start coming out from both teams, it looks like.
Yeah.
We got
Uni and Patriot Infinity are fighting off to the side. Uni goes low and retreats a little bit. It's going to be a 2-on-1 there.
I've scrimmed with D-Hart before, and he says the cave route is the best route. I don't know if that's actually true or not. That's just what he says.
Okay, I got a comment on the stream, so I think we're good to go. 2 comments, I think we're good to go.
Perfect. I'm glad they can hear us.
I think they can hear us. I don't know what the comments are. That's the catch. But a little bit of action in the center. NUGA's making a strong push.
Do you think NUGA will go for more of a setup and then they'll pick up the flag? Or try and really slowly
well, Delta is
push
just
in
like
and
hardcore going in the base. Darth Maul has a pulse cannon lined up, misses the point blank shot.
The cargo is in our hands.
They're off to NUGA's off to a pretty good start.
Yeah, they took the cargo.
Oh, they're going up top.
Mike just alerted me that we are good to go. So 100% clarification from Mike. He's the real MVP there. But Order 66 is pushing in with the cargo. They have a smart rocket. He gets taken down. Maul actually does pick it up, and not much help left for NUGA. Ninja Brian and Uni.
I'm surprised they took it up top. Like I said, D-Hart prefers the cave route first.
I know some teams actually like the canyon route and have success with it. Yeah. I personally like the canyon route more. I just think it's much easier to get it going and get a setup.
The cave can be stopped by nades pretty easily, I believe. Yeah. Which route do you think is faster, up top or through the cave?
If you're just doing a straight run, I think the caves.
Yeah, that
but if I was pressed for time, I'd probably just go the center over the caves anyway.
Yes, that's true.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not a goes-on cargo expert, but I do actually really like this map. It's I think it's my favorite cargo map. Ooh, that's a little bit of
scoring on this map feels very good. It just takes a lot of effort, a lot of teamwork. Teamwork really shines on this map, I would say. Would you agree?
Oh yeah, for sure. There's so many. There's not having a jetpack on such a big map like this. I mean, it's huge that you need teamwork because the other team, they all have jetpacks and they can catch up to you. Even with some pickups being like a refresh card, so you get like that double jet. You need your team around you. That it's huge.
And then maybe perhaps when you're you choose a route, you gotta have people like watching the cutoff routes. So say you take a canyon side, you might want the person that like above the AT area, like making sure no one jetpacks up there to cut off the team, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
It's just a lot of thought goes into it, I guess.
Yeah, I know a couple teams like this map. I know Nostalgia likes it. R personally likes it as well. Or at least I do. I don't know about the rest of my team. I know a couple of us do, actually, but don't know about all. Do you actually think that the factions matter on this?
On
map?
this, I think Empire has the high ground, and that might be a big deal if you have like, say for instance, your B team RA, they use like. They use pulse cannon and cycle rifle. You give them the high ground. That could be the difference between winning and losing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. I don't know. I just think that I think the sides are relatively balanced, more or less.
Yes, it's maybe perhaps one of the more balanced maps. Just than the other maps for sure.
Yeah.
Rebel Depot, compared to this, the factions are a lot more probably balanced, I would say, yeah.
You think Rebel Depots aren't as balanced, or are?
I think they are imbalanced because Rebels have a better room
Yeah.
to, like, defend.
Yeah, I agree with you there. But I mean, there actually hasn't been a lot of action going on thus far. Just back and forth kills.
NUGA got off to a very good start.
They did.
Like, they just pushed right down middle somehow.
Nice partner spawn coming out of Ninja Brian. Ninja Brian and Uni. They're not Uni, at least isn't one of the better slayers in the game, but Ninja Brian's really gotten good as a slayer, and Uni and him work really well getting the partner spawns. You see another partner spawn come out of them. They do a really good job, and Ninja Brian's been like a god with rolling. He's actually even going to step back and wait for Uni to get another partner spawn.
And another partner spawn. These guys are very patient.
Yeah. It's really key. A lot of teamwork is involved in this map, and partner spawning is extremely huge, especially for the offensive players. Because it takes nice proxy, but it takes a long time to get a push. Actually, and Uni waits patiently for Ninja Brian, but D-Hard actually noticed them and smart rocketed both of them. But as I was saying a little bit earlier, that the push, it takes like 40 seconds uncontested to get into the enemy team's base. So you need those partner spawns, or else, like right here, I mean, Uni's gonna back up, but let's say Uni died, then all of a sudden that push is just completely negated, and you lost like maybe 20 to 30 seconds just on
maybe
nothing.
You get the partner spawn, and then maybe you just let your partner push forward and just stay back and give them support fire and just keep giving them a spawn. Maybe once you get to that point.
I was doing a scrim with Order 66 the other day, and I was basically teaching Fire how to play like cargo, because I'm trying to get him involved, but he's been a little busy. So I've been working with Fire, and I was trying to teach him a little bit about, like, the partner spawns, the strats with it, that we have at least, and he ended up doing really well. And even though he was new to it, he really understood the partner spawning system well, and like we got some pretty decent plays, even though he's rather inexperienced on Battlefront 3 competitive. So I mean, partner spawning is huge.
Yeah. If you can use it well, it can, even if you're inexperienced, you just execute partner spawns, it really can make the difference.
Speaking
even
of
if
that,
you don't have
Delta's going to get a partner spawn off Chung right here. It's a 2-on-2. I think Jason thought it was a 1-on-1, and he just goes down. I'm assuming he's going to spawn in his base, no problem, but he actually does get the partner spawn off Maul anyway. We have a 2-on-2 in the caves. Actually, that pulse probably should have hit, but Chung, I guess, absorbed it. Some Battlefront 2 lag right there, I'm sure.
Just too tanky.
Order 66 overall wins the gunfights, and they are able to hold off the push of NUGA.
There hasn't been I don't think anyone's picked up the flag since like the first minute of the game.
I think Order 66 had the flag, but it was temporary, and they got shut down by NUGA before they could get out of their base. But you had mentioned this earlier. You see Uni's going in to try and pick up the cargo. Ninja Brian's staying back with the pulse. So if Uni gets taken down, which he does right there, he's going to get the easy partner spawn.
That's smart of them.
But now they're much more aware of his position, and seeing him spawn back in, they know that they have a teammate there. So this is going to be a straight up 2-on-2. Both sides are aware of each other. I would actually, noticing Patriot Infinity, I had noticed the other day, today actually, on the stats, and even though stats aren't huge, that Patriot Infinity has been really a huge slayer for NUGA. He's competing with, like, APOC for, like, KD, which is really big, because APOC are really good slayers as well.
Yeah, they're dominating the scoreboard right now on the stat sheet.
But Patriot Infinity's right there with him, as well as Oatmeal, but Oatmeal had like a fluky, like, deathless game, which is really troll.
Yeah, Oatmeal's #1 right now, surprisingly.
It's not that surprising, though. RA has some pretty good slayers, like Logic, Oatmeal, Godly.
That's true. Oh, we got some action going on.
Yeah, Uni and Ninja Brian working together win the 2-on-2, and they're able to take the cargo. Ninja Brian might get a partner. No, he took damage and goes down. So good play by D-Hart, picking up a double kill. Patient game. Patriot Infinity also there in the case that D-Hart can't secure
Do you
those
think
kills.
at the pace this match is going, will we see a sudden death?
I'm gonna say yes, but I mean anything could happen. You saw, that NUGA got off to a great start on putting a lot of pressure on, and they had the cargo, but they haven't put on much since then. And then on the other
NUGA
side,
hasn't been pushing up the middle like they were before.
yeah,
I feel like they have to have at least one guy pushing middle only the whole time.
yeah, and
They
Order
have
60.
Chunk there now, but
Yeah. Order 66 started a little slow, and now they've put up a lot of pressure with Uni and Ninja Brian working very well together. And as I say that, they are in NUGA's base. Get taken down, but they were in NUGA's base. So, a lot of pressure coming out of Order 60, actually not a lot, but more pressure coming out of Order 66 now than NUGA is putting up on them. Uni's trying to make a play. I think Ninja Brian spawned in, so he's going to be alone, and a nice proxy cuts him off. So a delayed push again, but Delta actually is in the center, and he's going to pick up Ninja Brian.
For Team NUGA, it's Delta and Chug Monkey doing most of the offense, whereas D-Hart and Patriot seem to be kind of in the back, kind of.
Yeah, they've been playing very... D-Hart and the other guy, Patriot, have been pretty defensive. I think if you want to win on this map, you're going to need to not control your base, but control the center. And I think that's a little bit of where both these teams are
It's
misplaying almost.
yeah, because it's not about like not letting the team pick up your flag ever. It's more about like you can easily stop the person from going on ahead with the flag and cut them off.
Yeah.
It's more about putting on pressure, and they're not really exerting too much pressure outside of Delta and China.
I personally thought Nostalgia did a great job with Rebels, and they played it extremely well. If you watch both Nostalgia matches, they really knew how to like apply a lot of pressure. Nostalgia's one of the...
They slowly pushed in, very methodical, and then they wouldn't pick up, like, they'd get in there, they wouldn't pick up the cargo immediately. That's
Chung had the cargo.
Chung was going in.
He has help. Patriot Infinity, if he can pick up the kill.
Patriot.
Does.
Patriot's there.
Uni's on his way.
Cargo picked up.
Uni, Patriot now. D-Hart. Back and forth trading. They don't get the return.
D-Hart with the pulse.
The rest of NUGA is there. So this is on Order 66. I don't know if Ninja Brian and Uni have their jetpacks available. At least
Patriot's cutting off. Got a good spawn. He's cutting off the cutoff routes. Ooh, this is looking like a score for NUGA.
Ninja Brian misses the wrong pulse cannon, gets taken down. 2 minutes left. That's a score for NUGA.
Big score. Big score for NUGA. And
huge.
That all came from Chuck. Did you see how Chuck
I
got
just
that flag
caught it, like as
did?
he was in a 3-on-1 situation. I didn't even realize he took it. Sorry I didn't get that on stream, guys, but good play.
We caught the most of it.
good play, I'm sure. But this does put a lot of pressure on Ninja Brian and Uni to try and make something happen here.
Do you think, so you score with 2 minutes left, you say 4-man defense pretty much?
Yeah, oh yeah. On this map,
You don't take no chances?
on some maps, like Imperial Hangar, I can understand, wanting to keep the offense going.
Are you looking at the flag right now? Ninja Brian's trying to pick it up, but he keeps going into the blaster cannon. They cannot pick up this flag. You see this blaster cannon set up?
Yeah, I saw it. It's OP.
It's immaculate. It's immaculate.
This is the MVP of the match right here.
They thought of an imploder to take out the
They all
cannons,
got taken down. They used an entire imploder to make sure that the blaster cannons were taken down. Everyone wants the blaster cannons buffed, but I mean, right there, coming in clutch.
Those are beautiful blaster cannons. It was the perfect formation. It was the trinity of blaster cannons.
Yeah. But as I was saying, on some maps like Imperial Hangar or the other small ones, Rebel Depot even, with 2 minutes left, I don't like playing full on defense just because if they have like an imploder, they can like, screw over your entire team. But on this map, it takes so long to score, and it's so hard to just even kill people in the base. Nice pulse cannon. It's so hard to kill people that even like 2 or 3 minutes of defense is very manageable, unlike a couple other maps. This is more like you score once, it's okay to play defense. Which is
at this point, it's most certainly defeat.
Oh, it's over.
For yeah. Dang, I do not know how Chung Monkey got the flag and got as far as he did, but he must have done some big plays. Maybe Delta helped him out, but
yeah, we're just gonna say it was a team effort because that's what
yes,
the viewers want to hear is a team effort coming out of NUGA.
Well, Chung got it out, and then Patriot came in for the next part, and then D-Hart came the rest of the way, I believe.
I think D-Hart scored with it, yeah.
Yeah. So 3 people touched the cargo for sure. Good handoffs by all the team right there.
Good handoffs, good partner spawning. I'm sure someone partner spawned somewhere. I don't know if Mike wants to commentate now. I'll ask him.
We'll see.
I think Mike is here now, so we'll see if he wants to keep going, or wants us to keep going, or if he's, he's alright with hopping in. Alright, he said we're doing good, and he doesn't want to do it, so Kratos is here full-time for this one.
Nice. We made it.
Made it, boys. Right as I bring Kratos in is when Mike decides to come back from his hiatus. So I got trolled really hard by LSJ.
He might have been watching Kobe's last game at the moment, or he could have been watching the Grizzlies beat the Warriors. I'm actually not sure what the score to that is that game, so don't kill me if the Warriors are winning by like 30 right now. So that was a good first map.
It was slow
paced. We did not see how Chung got the flag, but we got to see the rest of the team come to help him.
We'll watch it on the replay, and we'll see like behind all the walls how many players were there, and we'll make assumptions based on that. So,
whoops. For some reason I disconnected, so you might have to re-invite me here.
Disconnected to what?
From the server.
Oh, yeah. Well, you disconnected because you were in it, and we were making a new lobby. Oh, okay, well, it seems like everyone's leaving this game, so... Yeah, just ignore that. You're gonna be there by yourself, so...
Alright, my bad.
Alright, here's the actual game, I guess. What's actually going on. So actually, I would like to point out a little, I guess, idea I thought of to figure out how to swap the factions, or how to stop factions from swapping.
How do you do that?
So what you basically do is you can put yourself over to spectator, right?
Okay.
And then assign yourself to Imperials or Rebels. It doesn't really matter, right? Now, when you assign yourself to that side, right? It will actually put you on the Imperials like 100%. Meaning, if you click Imperials and they put you on the Rebels team, factions are going to swap.
Oh.
So if you click Imperials and it puts you on Imperials, factions won't swap, but if it puts you on Rebels, they will, so you should switch accordingly.
That makes sense. I'll have to try that from now on.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's faster than remaking, because all you have to do, you can just put yourself on spectate when you make the lobby, and then put yourself back on a team, and then, from there you can switch if you have to. And it's also faster than starting up a lobby and just going 10-0, because that takes like 5 minutes, where you can literally just put yourself on spectator and then back on the team, and it will let you know if you're swapping factions or
And
not.
you have to be the host to do that, right? Like,
To swap teams, yeah.
yeah.
So if people know about it, that's good. I've done it actually a couple scrims. I've put myself on spectators just to see what side I'm getting, and it's been 100% accurate thus far. See, and I bring it
Looks
up
like they're
as
back.
they actually swap sides. So
Do you think that's because they didn't use the correct method? They
yeah.
do not know about it.
Let's see if I can message them. I believe it's sometimes it's the same for everyone. Sometimes some people have it right, others and the other team doesn't. Um, but if you just put yourself over to spectator and then you put yourself on like Imperials, and let's say you're Imperials and you put yourself on Imperials and you fall under the Rebel header, you will be on your the factions will be swapping to accommodate. So basically, whenever you go from spectator back to it on a team, whatever team you put yourself on is correct.
Oh, okay. that would work. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing your process. He's believing in it. So he swapped himself to Empire. So do you think Delta said he's still confused about this? And your fix worked, Wicked. Tune back into the game. You're counting down.
Did they all swap?
Yep, basically your thing worked. Your theory was correct for the first attempt, so you did not look stupid in front of everyone.
No, I've done it for a couple scrims. I'm like, I want on Goa's on here. I want to play as Empire, so I did that, and then it put me on Rebels. So I'm like, okay, well, factions are gonna swap here, so I put everyone on the Rebel side.
Well,
so that way we'd actually have the Empire.
It worked the first time, so
you're all welcome. Please put that in the rules. You have to do that if you are host. Saves so much time.
I'll admit, I was still doubting it before it actually worked. I won't lie.
No, I've done it like 5 times and it's worked 100%. So.
Well, add another victory. Another success. I was just scared that your theory wasn't gonna work, and then we'd all been crying.
What,
But now that
wasted
we
more
finally
time?
know an actual fix,
I'd like
Yeah.
for it to just be fixed, but
Agreed,
there's the
but
catch for it.
at least you found the fix. You're breaking Dice's mainframe right now.
Dice is like, God damn it, we can't troll them anymore. Next patch, they're gonna
Figured
fix it
it
just because we found it out.
Inside the Imperial base.
They're gonna be like, oh, that's how you fix it, and use your fix as the fix somehow. Like understanding that how you did it, they're like, oh, that's how it works. And then
It's
they
like
fix
they
it.
automatically put you in spectator if you're hosting a game now.
Oh yeah, that'd be funny. Oh yeah, Rebel. Okay, now it's Rebel base. Do you feel like NUGA might be a bit affected by this? They obviously have good gun skill, but I feel like they're more of a rifle team than a pistol team. Would I be wrong to say that?
Well, the E11 actually competes with the DH-17 close range. They have the same time to kill, excluding headshots. So if you get all body shots, the DH and the E11, same time to kill at close range. So if they're pulling out the E11s, you know, it's good. Also, a one burst headshot with the E3 gonna get you a kill as well. So the guns, the rifles can counteract pistols. It's just easier for the pistols to, you know, get kills, obviously. But if NUGA has the gun skill with rifles, it's easy to compensate for it. It's just much easier to get the kills with the pistols.
It looks like someone has already picked up
Yeah, Chung Monkey.
Order 66's flag. Chung Monkey's an offensive legend right now. I do not know how he's always getting these flags.
They got the quick return, though.
Would you say on this map mid control is probably like the most important of all the maps?
Yeah.
You can really get spawn camped hard on this.
Yeah,
map,
you can tilt people really easy if you control the mid, because of course you have the sides where you can just basically third person peek. I don't know, corner peek, I guess it's called.
Yeah.
Which is
third
really
person's
cute.
very important on this map.
So I mean, if you have the corner peeking down, you can basically just, you know, put people on tilt by holding them in their base.
Order 66 has a Viper droid out right now on their side of the map. That
Yeah,
helps
but
out a lot.
Yeah, they were able to get out of their base too, which is big. I mean, NUGA really didn't hold them in there either, but they at least got out, and they are pushing, or not pushing. Actually, Uni's pushing, but Patriot is on the other side. He's going to get taken down by the. No, he's not. Ninja Brian spoke too soon, goes down to Delta, but Patriot, one-on-one. Jason, I mentioned a little earlier, gets the jump, 2 E11 bursts, takes down Patriot.
It looks like Team NUGA does not have a full-time defender at the moment, if I'm correct.
I'm not a huge fan of
maybe-
the full-time defender either, personally.
Actually, Patriot might be full-time defending. I'm not positive though. He might just be going back because someone called out there. But I feel like Team NUGA mostly just stays in the middle, and then they go back to send one guy back, maybe, I guess.
Uni fighting Delta. Taken down. Ninja Brian needs to back up, and he needs to get the partner spawn. Luckily, he wins that gunfight, but he's so low, and he's going to not go down, but he's also not going to get the partner spawn. He wasn't, you know, he didn't have all the requirements met to get the partner spawn there, and he, you know, wasn't able to get that. So, unfortunately, that attack's going to be halted, but it looks like there's a push from Patriot Infinity on the other side.
Ooh, Patriot Infinity got a double kill.
And unfortunately, though, all of Order 66 is outside of their base. Jason holding this push down. Looks like Chung's going for a side flank. It's taken down. Nice explosive, nice nade out of Patriot. Right on the money. Got the kill needed. It looks like Patriot's more or less just holding the outside of the base, not allowing them to get the spawn there. He also has a... He also gave up his thermal for a smart rocket, which actually the thermal might have been a lot better or a lot more useful in that situation. However, I think a turret took down I think a turret took down Jason, and his smart rocket took down Brian. So he's holding the outside very well. He has a blaster cannon this time, though. He's not in position to get the troll on the cargo technique.
Strong Monkey's holding down the Falcon side versus 2 of Order 66. Might be able to get the double kill here.
They backed
They
off.
just run away. Team NUGA has a pretty good setup right now. Not the best setup.
They get
decent
one, but
setup.
Ninja Brian's like, hey, how's it going? I'm gonna kill you.
Ooh, partner spawn. Ninja Brian and Uni kind of like on the other side of the map now.
I'm going to blame my confusion on Delta's part for the ability that I can't really explain my case when I'm typing like 1 letter per 2 seconds. But I think they understood it, because did they actually swap factions like altogether?
Yes. Yes, they went from Imperial to Rebels. From the map switch, basically. Because when D-Hart switched himself from Spectate, he went from Spectate to Empire, which I believe he's actually just trying to switch to Rebels, I guess. But that revealed the true identity of the teams, I suppose.
We had Uni versus an infantry turret, and Uni does win that after about a 20-second duel. D-Hart picks him up though. Uni gets a nice partner spawn, D-Hart looking the wrong way, revenge is sweet, Uni's pushing in. There's a droid though, and he doesn't have any way of dealing with this, so the droid's probably gonna wreck him. Yep, it did, yep. D-Hart and the droid. Droid coming in clutch. This is where the ion nades come in huge. Shout out to me. And Klaus.
Ninja Brian's on this side of the map, but at the same time, Strong Monkey is taking the flag down the double door side of the map. He's by the garage door. He's running away.
And there's no one there to catch him either.
I think Order 66 went a bit too offensive, and I believe Chung Monkey got a double kill, got the cargo, and they're gonna score.
Yeah, Order 66 just way too far behind to do anything with that. Good play from actually most of NUGA. Order 66 just not, I guess, respecting the offense of NUGA, or being over aggressive themselves, as you mentioned. But I mean, 8 minutes. The map's only half over. Plenty of time to evaluate. You know, what you need to do.
You have to give credit to Chung Monkey. He might not have the best gun skill on this team, but he seems to be like this team's like best playmaker. If that
I mean, sense. You have. I mean, usually your Slayer isn't your playmaker. I mean, it's very rare that happens. Usually you have like one person. Like you guys have Mike. Mike's maybe not the best Slayer, but he gets the objective job done. Myself for R, and here it's just Chung Monkey and Delta doing the dirty work for NUGA.
You can't have a playmaker without Slayers, and you can't have Slayers without playmakers. Like, you have to have a mix of both to win.
And here you even look at...
you can have a team of all Slayers, but it's not gonna work.
You look at Order 66, Ninja Brian and Uni are the playmakers. Both of them are negative, but they're they were working to get the job done. They picked up the cargo at least, which is
they're doing an alright job. Just perhaps Chung Monkey and I think Delta's the other guy helping out Chung are doing a little bit better job on offense, and maybe the Slayers for Team NUGA are a little bit better than Order 66 Slayers. They're just a little bit outmatched.
It does
but
come
their strategy is for it.
No matter how objectively focused you are, you need to pick up the kills to be able to get the score. Even if it's from your Slayers covering you, or if it's from the objective player winning a one-on-one with the cargo, like you're always going to have at least a couple one-gun fights. So if you don't have the Slayers needed, it just it's not going to work out too well. And I think NUG. Go ahead.
In the situation where you're down by 1 score, at what point do you say you pull out the goalie and you go 4-man offense? You think around the 4-minute mark? Or
well, the thing is right now, and even 4 minutes in, it's too early to go make a full-on push, just because if you go full offense and they score, you don't want to have a 7-3 lead with 5 minutes left.
That makes sense. You don't want to like completely lose the game right away.
But I mean, at the same time, if you're pushing just with like if you're pushing 4-man for the first time with like a minute left, like that's a little too late. I mean, there's no set like time, like as soon as it's 3 minutes in, let's go. Because you saw
Maybe
even
Ninja
Brian and Uni right now have the cargo and they're pushing in. So I mean, they have time. 5 minutes is plenty of time. Except both of them get taken down by D-Heart, and I think Delta maybe
good
picks up
response by Team NUGA.
Yeah. But you want to make sure that all the pawns are in place. You don't want to just full on just push when they're pushing into your base, because at the best you're going to get a trade at that point.
That's very true. If you let them get the cargo, they'll just run the opposite side of the map, and nothing much you can do in that situation.
Yeah. And I mean, trades are fine if it's like tied, but when you're down, you need to get those kills. And as I say, 4-man push. There is a 4-man push coming out of Order 66, and all to the left. Ninja Brian gets in.
Do you see Chung Monkey right now sneaking by when there's a 4-man offense, though?
Actually, I'll get on it after Delta either kills or loses to Ninja Brian, but Ninja Brian doesn't see him. That's a kill. I'll get on Chung, or he's down too.
Chung got taken down.
So offense coming out of both sides. A decent try out of Order 66, but I just think that the gun skill from NUGA is slightly superior, and that comes down to it. I mean, this game's close. It's just NUGA's winning their gunfights.
The strategies from both teams are fine. It's just maybe there's a little bit more skill on Team NUGA, and that's what's making the difference.
I need Mike to write in the rulebook how to properly identify the right faction, so that everyone can not waste like an hour getting a lobby made. I'm
help a lot.
I'm saving the streamers precious time. Actually, I'm saving everyone time because.
Yep. Because the people watching as well, they don't want to wait around. They want the match now. They want it right now.
They want the match now. We want to commentate it now, so we're not sitting in a lobby for an hour.
You already saved at least 2 minutes, because they would have been swapped again if they had just gone through with it and just kept bashing their head against the wall. But you saved them a few minutes. And it was a big play. That said,
hashtag LCS
Order 66 is trying to do their best to push in here, but it's just not looking like it's enough. But you have to like the resiliency from Order 66. They're not willing to give up.
I mean,
they're playing to the last minute. They're not discouraged.
I mean, it's a loser's bracket, though. So, I mean, they're basically playing for their lives. Like, if they want to keep playing in this tournament, and it's kind of early to be, at least in the loser's bracket side, it's kind of early, so I wouldn't want to be knocked out this quick either, to the point where, you don't want to just give up. You're not being like, well, it was a great season. I mean, I'd want to play more at least.
Yeah, and Ninja Brian gets Uni another partner spawn here, and they're trying to sneak up in here. Ooh, pulse cannon by Chung, though.
Yeah,
it's
Ninja
looking
Brian's...
like NUGA is going full defense now.
I mean, they have the time, and the base is really hard to break into, especially with Chung. It looks like there's a flash and a nade. I don't think Chung actually got flashed from it. But it's 2-on-1, Uni, Ninja Brian, they're in. That needs to be communicated. Looks like it is. Another troll. Uni behind him is going the probable wrong way.
Oh, D-Heart misses his rocket, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's okay. He runs into 3 of them. Uni. Darth Maul, haven't really talked much about him. He actually picks up a double. He needs a triple here if he wants to have any chance, doesn't
he? Almost did it. They got, I think Ninja Brian's team has to get the cargo by 30 seconds or they have no shot.
I think it's only a 30-second flag run if you go through the center, but that's also not facing any resistance.
Yeah.
So they have about 30 seconds to pick up this cargo. If they don't get it by about 30 seconds, I'm going to say that's a GG on the match. So they have to be pushing in. I mean, at this point, you can't afford to have anyone back.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta go full offense.
I mean, you need to get it now, so you need to win these gunfights. This has to be the moment you win gunfights. You can't just push in, you have to clear out the base, otherwise they're just going to kill you. Last chance, Jason.
Ooh,
That looks to be game.
it looks like it's GG's.
And even knowing NUGA, there's no way that Order 66 is just going to get a free ride, even if they picked it up right now.
Troopers are in possession of the cargo.
Yes, that looks to be game. Good job to, or I guess congratulations to NUGA on your win. You're moving on to face, I don't know who. I'm gonna say the loser of our apocalypse.
I think they're playing the prenatals in the next round.
Oh, are they?
That'll be
Okay.
a great match.
Okay, they're playing prenatals. I know. Also, I mean, congratulations to not congratulations, but thanks for playing Order 66. You guys were a pretty solid team, and for just forming recently, I look and hope to see you guys more in the future. I mean, nothing to hang your head about. You fought really hard.
All their losses were very close.
Yeah.
Even this loss, despite being a 2-0,
Mhm.
there's only one cargo separating.
Yeah.
There's only one cargo. If they played a little bit better, they could have maybe pulled it out.
And I mean, it's a new team for them as well. Relatively new. I know that Ninja Brian was looking for a team rather recently. So just coming together and being able to play at this level is very impressive to those guys. So thank you for the good season, Order 66. And congratulations to NUGA for winning and moving on. I guess you're playing prenatals next, so good luck with that.
I believe that is the case. That should be a good one.
Hopefully my theory doesn't fail, or else I'm gonna look into it. It'll be
I
like,
think it worked on the first try.
yeah, it'll be like every 1 out of 10 attempts it just doesn't work, and I'm gonna look like an idiot.
But still, 90% is better than what we had before.
Yeah, where it's just like, 50-50, take a guess. And it's like you put yourself on the right side only for them to swap, and then like after like 5 tries, you're like, well, maybe we should swap, but you're subconsciously like, this is the time it's gonna work. So you keep doing it and pound your head against the wall. So good job, me. I don't know what I was saying good job to. So I just said good job, and I'm like, I have to make that seem like I was making it fit somewhere. So I have to look like a self-praising asshole. Just like, good job, me. But thanks, Kratos, for commentating with me. Mike,
No
just a
problem.
little too slow on the draw. But
It was a
thanks
good
for
match.
thanks for offering, Mike. This is about it for this commentary. See you guys later.